Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Hey, Marshall. Right now I work at a temp agency. Um, and so today I'm gonna go help a catering business in the kitchen and probably serving this morning. But for right now I work for a temp agency and they need help, so that's what I'm doing this morning. No, I can't grab one of my other phones so I can see the chat better.
Maybe have your glasses on?
Even my chat, it's hard to see. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Bye, Marshall. Thank you for joining me. No, I was see if you can find my phone stand, love.
What?
See if you can find my phone stand and another phone.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm making some pancakes this morning before I go to work. How's everybody doing this morning? Stop in and say hi. I gotta go get my other phone. Hold on. I don't know, but I need my other phone. I gotta look at this recipe. The phone stand's always disappearing. About driving me nuts. Hey guys, how you doing this morning? Good morning. I'm making some breakfast, but I gotta find my phone stand. I don't know where my phone stand went to. I don't find my phone. I have like 3 phones. Well, I found one of them. Now I just need my phone stand. Grab me the charger, Nova. I need it over here. Gotta charge my phone. I died. I stream with like multiple phones. And the one phone I need is dead. Go figure. No, but I need to charge her or go and probably some city the other charger. No, I gotta do breakfast. Well, as soon as I figure out where my charger is, I can look up the recipe. I need to write it down. I have a book specifically in my kitchen to write down recipes, and I have yet to get off my lazy butt and do it. I know most of it by heart. So I do know most of it by heart. Okay, let me see here. Need baking soda, baking powder. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing this morning?
I think Alex took it with him this morning.
Okay, I need the other charger then, and I'll talk to Alex. I told you he keeps taking my charger. I knew that was my charger. He took the last time.
No, the one you took the last time wasn't your charger. Because it was still using the same one.
Destry! Hi, Destry. How's Destry this morning?
Oh, probably gonna steal one of Trenton's granola bars if I can find where they're at.
You're gonna do what?
Probably steal one of Trenton's granola bars if I know where they're at.
You know where they are?
I have no idea where they're at.
Oh, did Robert buy them?
Did he?
Oh, did he?
Please.
He should have.
Hmm.
But a lot of times I think he puts them either in his room or he puts them in the whole thing in his thing.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure. We might have put the whole box. But I'm making breakfast.
Oh, alright.
I just need a little bit. I just need to make a good recipe. Here, give me your phone for 2 seconds. Look at the fucking recipe. I need my charger. I need to leave my charger alone. Alright. Anyways, I got the flour, I got my sugar, I got my baking soda, baking powder, and then I need my salt. And I need my teaspoons. I need this cup. So 1/4 cup. Oh, dear, dear me. Drying towel. Oh, let's try this one question. There we go. Do a Q&A this morning. Alright. No, but you got the phone so I can use recipe. I need the recipe. I don't have time for that to charge now. That's why I said I need your phone for like 2 seconds. I know most of it. Oh my pancake mix. I gotta have to water it. This is my recipe. I try this one to see if it works. Oh well, it works. I've never used this one. There's a different one that I usually use, but I don't usually use that one, so we're gonna try it. Alright. 1.5 cups of flour. Let me write it down real quick so you can have your phone. Oh, it's all sticky.
Why?
Huh? Because
You goofed up?
no, that yeah, I did actually. I used that blender for my syrup,
Mm-hmm.
and it went everywhere. Everywhere. So now I got stickiness. Lots of stickiness.
Well, there goes whatever recipe that was.
Yeah. But this is also why I got this kind of why I got this notebook, because of the cover on it. I can wipe it up and it not get icky. Because of the vinyl covering, so I can wipe it off every time. And then I got these plastic sheets to save the other paper. See? So it kind of works out.
I think you need to wipe the cover. I think you got it.
I think so. I meant to hand you this. Alright. And did he wash my pens? Did he leave them in the sink? He washed my pens, but I don't know what he did with them. What did he do with all my pens?
He ate them.
I didn't think so. Alright, I don't know what he did with all my pens. Oh, found them. I don't know, honey. Give me a minute. Unlock your phone.
It's the same password.
Okay.
You never changed it.
0101.
No, right?
I don't know.
No
Oh.
phone.
Oh.
That's dead. It's 600.
Now I'm gonna write down the recipe. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Come in, say hi. Good morning, guys. Stop in, say hi. I'm just writing down a recipe, a different one I've never used before, so we're gonna see if this works. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Let's see if it works.
You forgot to write down one. You're not gonna write down 1 tablespoon of vanilla?
Mm-mm.
Oh. How could you? It gives us flavor.
Trust me, my syrup will give it plenty of flavor.
I don't like your stuff.
Alright. Well, we're not gonna do it that way. Usually just make, instead of making better, we're gonna do it this way. Okay. We're gonna do all the dry ingredients first, which I always do anyways. So we need 1.5 cups of flour, It says to spoon it in. For like best thing, spoon in the flour, but make it even. There we go. There's one. Got a lot of people to feed, so I make probably about 3 altogether. Where's one? 2. Because I make a lot of pancakes. 3. And then because of the half cups, I will do 4 and another 1.5. All right, there we go. So what are you gonna do? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So, and then I need 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. That's tablespoon. Where are my teaspoons? Half a teaspoon. Tablespoon. Teaspoon. Alright, I need 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I always use the lid to even it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, and then I need another 1.5. No. Okay. 1. There we go. Okay. And then I need tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of sugar. I usually use a lot more sugar in my pancakes, so we'll see how this turns out. One, 2, 3. And then half a teaspoon of salt. So we'll do 1.5. All right. So we're going to mix all that all together. I've got my smaller mixing bowl and do the wet ingredients. Just 3 eggs. and we need melted, which is why I got these, and I love these. They're cute, and they're easy to, instead of wasting a whole big bowl. I need to put in I usually use these to mix my spices in. I think I'll actually put this one in the microwave. They're tiny too. For the butter, to melt the butter. So, we're going to melt the butter. And the butter is 3 tablespoons of salted butter. So, tablespoon. Alright, we're going to throw this in the microwave and get that butter all nice and melted. Let's see how that works. Alright. There's that. And we're going to throw this in the microwave. There we go. Melt that. I set dry ingredients aside and put on the wet ingredients. And I put the eggs somewhere. Alright, melted butter. I'm gonna let that sit down, cool for a second while I do the eggs. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, everybody. Stop in, say hi. Good morning. Stop in, say hi. Just making pancakes this morning before I go to work. Alright, now I like to use this. It's actually the baking vanilla. That's because it comes with other flavors and other extracts in it, and it is pure vanilla. So I do like this because it does have pure vanilla. And it seems to be cheaper than McCormick's, so. And it has other stuff in it, so. It's not just pure vanilla. So I do like this stuff. So this stuff is awesome and good. Watkins. I use it for everything, not just for baking. So just heads up on that one. I love it. All right, now let's see here. 1/4 cup of milk. Let's see here. 1. 2. Now, I'm not rich, so normally I do not use this much milk. I split it between water and milk because I'm not made out of money, but since it's the first time I'm using this recipe, I'm going directly by the recipe. Next time, I will probably split it. Because milk is getting quite costly. 1, 2. Now that this is the first time I've used this recipe, so I will experiment with it. Add a little more flour and I will. I'll experiment with after this one to see what I want to take out, what I want to put in, because I've never used this recipe before, but that's usually how I do it. And I'll experiment with it here and there. And since my boys eat just about anything, it's easy to experiment with them because very rarely do they not like what I cook, so that makes me happy. Then we're going to mix all the wet ingredients together. Including the butter now, because the butter is nice and cooled down. This is supposed to give you really fluffy pancakes, so we'll see. Now that that's done, we're going to mix, pretty much fold, not really mix, we're going to pretty much fold it in. So I'm going to use my spatula. I have heard you do not want to over mix your pancake batter. So I have heard that. You do want to leave some lumps in it, is what I've been told. So if you don't get all the lumps in, don't worry about it. And I don't have the patience to do what they just did, so. So I'm just stirring it in. It looks like super, super thick, but we'll go with the flow. I don't usually have pancake batter this thick. I don't normally have it this thick, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna add some water to it. Maybe I add too much flour somewhere, I don't know. But I think I'm honestly going to add some water to it, because I don't usually have it this thick. So we're gonna add some more water to it. Kenneth, come on! I just splashed it everywhere. This is why I'm not dressed for work yet, because I can be a messy cook. I'm just adding a little water here and there. I know this part of the pancake mix is pretty much up to your preference. And I do prefer my batter to be a little thinner, just because it makes it go a little bit further, because I am feeding 9 people pancakes this morning, so that would be why. Alright, we're going to try it at this. It says to let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know if I've got time to do that, but I will let it rest long enough for me to clean up, because I like to clean up as I go. So we're going to go ahead and clean up, get my griddle out, and see how long that takes. And then, but probably letting it rest for full 10 minutes. I don't think I have time for that this morning. I would have started earlier, but I did not expect to use that recipe. My phone died, so I ended up with a different recipe. I actually did not use baking soda, which I usually do. So we'll see. We'll see if I like this recipe and see if I continue to use it. And if you want, leave me a comment. I can also share the normal recipe I use. I can share that. I have it in my other videos, I know that, but I can easily share it again. So, if you're rewatching this, let me know. And my counter's all cleaned up. I'm ready for my griddle. I'll step outside real quick. Yes, I'm gonna have a cigarette. See if it's still raining, because I might actually have to have my husband take me to work. I don't know. If it's not raining, I can just walk to work, because it's seriously down the road. That's college. It takes like probably like 5 minutes to walk there. Maybe 10 at the most, but it was absolutely pouring this morning. And while I don't mind walking in the rain if I have an umbrella, I'm wearing white shirt and black pants, so I'd rather not go with a slip shirt. Hey Mo, how you doing, love? Haven't been on for a while. Going back to work, so I kind of took a break from streaming. Now I'm back to streaming. But I gotta work today, so I'm just making breakfast before I go to work. No, but I need the plastic bag that I had my shirt and everything in. The J.C. Penney's bag. I need that bag. Okay, there were cigarettes in that bag. That's my shirt. Yeah, I need the J.C. Penney's bag. That's not it. It was on the couch.
Well, but I'm in the bag.
Okay, but I do need that bag. Because that bag has my new pants in it. Thank you. It is not afternoon, sweetheart. It is in the morning. It is 6:30 in the morning. I gotta be to work by 8:30. So I got up at 5:30 this morning and started breakfast. And it did stop raining like it said it was going to, so I will probably walk to work. It's just a little cold outside. I'll probably start walking to work about 8 o'clock. So I need to hurry up and get breakfast finished so I can get dressed. I did wake up early. I always wake up early. Weekends are usually the days that I sleep in. It's about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So weekends I will sleep in about 6:37. But the weekdays I'm usually up anywhere between 3:30 and 5:30. Alright. That has rested enough. I know it's not been 10-15 minutes, but everybody's got to leave soon for work. So I'm going to wash my hands and then start breakfast. Oh, that's my son. He's on his way to home. There we go. There we go. I washed my hands and my towel somewhere here. There we go. Some towel. Get my griddle out. I use a big griddle because I have a lot of people to feed. And this one I can make about 6 pancakes at a time. So I use my praying pan. Alright. And I get my spatula. Alright. I always like to rinse it off first. Make sure it's rinsed off nicely. Alright. Okay. If it's in the sink, you think you washed dishes last night, but you didn't rinse them off. So, when it's in there like that, guess he was waiting for other dishes to dry instead of drying them, so just be on the safe side, I went ahead and get that. I need, oh, where is it? Alright. Let's get some butter on there. I don't know where my tray is for this. Nope, but there it is. I'm not doing any bacon grease, so I probably really don't need it, but just in case, put my tray in there. I got it, I might as well use it. Alright. That is still really thick pancake mix. Like super thick. I'm gonna do one pancake first. I think I'm gonna add some more water to this because this is super thick. I don't usually put mine that thick. This isn't too bad. Not as thick. Ah! Well, that kind of sucked. Yeah. That did not flip right. So we're just going to toss this. Not going to mess with it. Right. So we're going to turn this down a little bit. Good Lord, that's hot. Now we're just going to let it cook.